So good.
We're live. We're live from the road.
Hello, everyone.
Maybe I can mount the camera, make this easier.
Yeah.
You know, when in doubt, just keep content creation going.
That's right. Just do stuff.
Just do stuff all the time.
Actually, one of the keys is to make content at the same time every day.
Yeah, that's true. I don't know about that for me. That's hard.
I know, it's challenging. Oh, yeah, you can do that. You can take it down. It's attached with a scrunchie.
We're alive. We're alive.
Andreas.
And we're back. Look how beautiful life is.
Nice and foggy.
Super great. I'm all about that misty morning. Can't see no sun. Like reggae and gray.
Yeah.
They go together really, really well. Did someone slam your door super hard, or did I not do it right? Or did
No,
something
it's
like
because
that?
the seal around the door is...
Cool. Just making sure it wasn't my fault.
No, it's not you. Not this time, Andreas.
Legit. So we were talking about what it means to be a man and Jordan Peterson. I mean, not that these are necessarily the same thing, but like Jordan Peterson did have some pretty good advice on. What would you like to continue on that trend?
So Jordan Peterson talks about how fathers play an important role in raising kids because they play with them, and in order to be properly socialized, you need to play.
Right,
It's
games.
Really interesting.
Catan, yeah, and you need to learn how to lose so that you can keep playing games.
Exactly.
Which is really a feminine wild. It's not really a masculine thing,
Really?
but men, oh yeah, women learn very quickly that they can be better than men at sports, but then men are going to be jealous and not want to play with them. And so often women will let men win, and they will lose on purpose. I've met so many, coaches, and Brittany, she said this before, this has happened to her, she's like, I guess if I win, he's going to be upset, and it's just so weird. So a lot of the time that's been a thing, is men feel like they have to win.
That's true. Men are super, super competitive.
Yeah, but they need to be taught that if they win, then they're not going to be allowed to play next time.
That's true. If you win too often, you can build resentment in other people. So you have to allow other people to win. Something like 1/3 of the time.
Yeah.
And they found that rats do that. Rats that win all the time don't have many friends.
Right.
So they let their rat friends win like a small percentage of the time, and it keeps them interested in the game. So
Yeah.
that's really interesting.
That would explain Facebook and like how once a month you get like 1/3 more posts liked than you would when they throttle it the rest of the month, etc. Yeah, ghost and shadow banning is something also I think would be
That's
interesting
rude.
to mention. People don't think about it as much as they should. There's like basically it's if you're popular, it seems like it's controlled opposition in the most literal sense that it's opposition, but it's on their platform, so they make sure that it's on their platform and that they're watching everyone who's using their platform. So it is controlled. It's not necessarily controlled to this greatest extent, like the way people think it's scripted or something.
Right.
But it's a bit more controlled. Whereas if you're a loose cannon and they can't really, like for my channel, I don't curse enough or show gratuitous nudity. I cause so much trouble.
Oh yeah.
By not doing those things, that they have to like. This video is probably demonetized already. They're.
Yeah. Well, okay. So all our live streams are. We don't curse in any of our live streams. All of our live streams are well established. There's a really good reputation on YouTube. It doesn't matter what we do on a live stream. It is always demonetized, and I always have to request it.
Yeah. Be reviewed. You have to
Yeah.
request to be reviewed.
Yeah, I have to
Yeah.
request to
Okay.
be reviewed.
So that's where we're at, and that's what it's like, with all of these videos. Especially those are the moments where 50,000 people are watching your video, and you're not allowed to get anything from that.
Exactly. It's so stupid.
That's crazy.
None of those views are monetized.
Hey, Disintegral, howdy from New England to Old England.
What's up?
Yeah, he's a Bristolite.
Oh,
He's
cool.
Yeah, he's a pretty cool guy. We love Disintegral. His thing is clouds. So, I mean, amongst other things too. But if you've seen our episode of the cartoon with Disintegral about the vaporous cloud people, basically the idea of cloud consciousness and the Schumann resonance. Have you heard of the Schumann resonance?
No.
All right, this is fun for anybody who hasn't heard of the Schumann resonance. We're just going to go back to 101. The universe has radio waves, and the Earth has a frequency that was called the extremely low frequency, the alpha band. And a man who was able to deduce that there was a frequency that was interacting with the resonance pattern of the Earth, the electromagnetic force, was named Schumann. And so, or actually, is that correct? Lee, you might have to correct me on that. I always sometimes mix up whether it was really named after Schumann, the composer, or if it was, I think it really was the scientist Schumann, yeah. Back and forth with that. Anyway, the deal is the Schumann resonance is not like, you're like, is it 4 gigahertz? Is it 3 gigahertz? No, it's like, it changes. And so the Earth has a pattern that, well, sometimes it spikes. And, well, like, it's weird. We'll have volcanoes and an election, it'll spike. So human consciousness either is caused or causes it to change. And it could be a little bit of both.
That's wild.
Yeah, and we don't really completely understand. I mean, we're getting better at it, but we don't really understand what the Schumann resonance does. We know it interacts with us, and without it, we don't know what we would be like if we would exist. It would certainly be different. Someone says you look just like this lady that's on the Tim Pool channel. Weird, right? Weird.
What?
Yeah, I don't know.
What's your name?
I don't know. It's probably like Lydia or something.
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah.
So that's really weird.
I don't know, Lydia. You do look kind of familiar.
She's gorgeous. What can I say?
She's also that triple decker IQ.
I know.
I mean,
fucking genius.
Genius lady. Yeah.
Right,
Yeah.
let me navigate us through the circle fast.
Indeed. So we're doing some neoliberal exploration into capital consumerism right now.
I'm so excited. I love going to the store.
Yeah, we're gonna check out the where's Lucifer living? Bed Bath and Beyond.
Yeah, that's where they were old or they were handicapped, so we're in a nursing home, which is really interesting. Most people are really, really turned off by that idea.
It doesn't sexually arouse me.
No, not like old people.
Old people are the best ever.
Yeah, old people are amazing. They're some of the best people I think that we have. Especially some of my older guys. I had a guy who was in Russia, and I asked him about some scars that he had on the front of his legs, and apparently he was in a gulag, and he escaped this gulag, and they would make him fight. So they would make him fight to basically stay alive. And he finally escaped by crawling face down under barbed wire. He just got scarred. The entire front of his body was incredibly scarred. Patchwork.
Was he from Russia or did he just live there?
He's from Russia.
Wow, yeah.
Yeah, he's like Russian citizen. And he had like night terrors. He had horrible trauma.
It's weird, like, I feel like normal people are afraid of being recorded all the time. I'm like really desperately trying to make damn sure they're recording me all the time.
You're like a freaking the 1984 guy.
I am. I like you call me a walking acid trip. I was like, that's fair.
It's true, yeah.
I like that.
You're an acid trip. It's true. He's an acid trip because he's got so much.
Well, back to what you were saying now is interesting, actually, because you're talking about old folks.
Yeah.
In the old folks' home. My great uncle was in a gulag as well, and I find it.
Really?
Yeah, in Sarajevo, and it's my grandfather in World War II. I think after World War II was able to get somebody to help get some of his family out, and he, some of the nurses or something had taken pity on him and fed him whatever they could so he stayed alive. But after the war, he would eat every meal like it was like his last meal. So it was really gnarly, like the amount of food this man could eat.
Yeah.
And he would make concrete in the secret familial recipe for concrete. We can't make it up. Like we had El Nino, we made this foundation. We wanted to like eventually remodel it, but we couldn't do it because the concrete was...
Literally couldn't remodel because of concrete?
Yeah, it was too strong.
Holy cow.
We had to go work around it. Like it was like, okay, that block's there. It was amazing. It was like really cool.
Incredible.
But yeah, the old folks, you know, and this is like, the other thing is we're saying like, Jordan Peterson saying, oh yeah, you're supposed to play with your kids.
Right.
And that's true, you should, but like, I don't think that that's really what it means to be a man.
That's true.
Is that, well, I don't know if it's true.
I think it's a
an
component of being a man.
It's a component. It's a component. And like that idea of like, you were saying, you know, men that are obsessed with being heroic. I don't know if that's necessarily what being a man is either. That could be...
It's not. You shouldn't be obsessed with anything.
Right, yeah.
That's just the bottom line.
Yeah, and self-sacrifice and martyrdom, you were saying, could also be a feminine archetype.
Right, so I think that martyrdom is very much a feminine archetype. I think that women use it a lot more than men do. It's like the mom stereotype of being like complaining about...
I gotta mention, we're driving past a car whose license plate says New World Order. I mean, it just says NWO, but in Fairfax and whatever, Frederick. Sorry.
That's it, that's it, that's all. We're gonna die. New World Order.
There they go. There they go.
That's crazy. That's all it says is NWO.
Yeah, why would you do that?
All right, George Soros.
Oh my gosh.
That's a pretty cool car there, George Soros. I like
Dude,
it.
it's really his son that was, you know, I had to change my Twitter because of all my interactions with the kids of the Soros and the Rothschilds.
What? Really?
Yeah, because I'm just so trolly, you know?
Yeah, what the heck, man?
Well, they'll say something and I'll be like, that's asinine. You know?
Well, you're probably right. It probably is asinine.
I'm not wrong.
I'm not a huge fan of the Soros family or any family like that.
Well, I think so. That's another thing to get into is like how centric are you? Because if you're really centric on the left or the right, you're basically the right or the left. And how extreme are you? Because of Pac-Man, if you're super left, you're super right. And if you're super right, you could be a little left, to be
Yeah, because you loop around, right?
Yeah, I do.
This makes sense.
Yeah.
I'm tracking.
So I feel like Trump-Leninism is like, you know, like I think we just start saying that, then we could probably just win the war.
Yeah.
Because like Biden's not gonna get the progressive agenda of Bernie Sanders in his labor secretary position.
Are
like,
you sure? Because Elizabeth Warren was talking about it, and she says
oh yeah,
that
like she knows what she's talking about.
Well, I know
she thinks she's
talking
Pocahontas.
I know she thinks she's an Indian, but
she might be
about
according to
how
Tartarians.
He has like the most progressive economic policy.
Whom?
Joe
Biden? Oh yeah, okay, yeah.
That's kind of unsettling.
So the thing is,
He's
so many of these oil-bound, centric, moderate Democrats, they're trying to bring, you know, I mean, he's going to have to deal with all of these oil Democrats. So unless he completely disbands the centric model and goes for the progressive agenda, which is possible, but I just don't think he'll do that. I think maybe that would take a few years.
I think he's a hollow suit, dude. He'll do whatever they tell him.
Yeah, but I think it's going to take like 2 years that when they flip the House, because the Democrat seats will be up again, it would be inconducive. So they'd be better off trying to just give people cookies for 2 years. And then after that, after all the executive orders they've signed to reduce the progress Trump has made, then they'll be able to, with the new Democratic elected House, move towards a progressive policy. But that's the thing, is progressive policy, like, it'd be more, I mean, really, Bernie Sanders should be working for Trump, like, because if, I mean, Trump is not a Republican or a Democrat, he's a libertarian capitalist.
He's somewhere in the middle,
yeah. I mean, or on either side, is outside of all of it, one maybe. Yeah. So, like, if he sees the functional practicality of social managerial theory, which is really Owenism. Social managerial. Do you know about Owen, Robert Owen? Okay, so in America before Marx, there was a man named Robert Owen. Actually, he was from Britain, and what he did was he built homes for his worker women and had curfews and had healthy food and no drugs and alcohol, etc. And he socialized their lives, because if you feed everyone out of the same horse trough and it's organic, then it will save you money as an employer. And so he went around, he did a joint session of Congress presentation in 1811, I think it was, I have to look that up. But Robert Owens was like explaining to the American people, American government, how, you know, especially after the founding fathers are moving towards a Hamiltonian model, like how they could control the American growth of the mercantile economy through social capitalism, essentially. And you know, you have to think of it like George Bernard Shaw. He wrote a book called The Intelligent Woman's Guide to Socialism. A great book, though. Honestly, it actually is decent. And he'll say in it, like, you know, what's socialism? A lighthouse, roads, you know, these kinds of levels of socialism that we're all actually kind of, we think are useful. But that's a big thing, because if you have an implemented social system like the internet, if the internet is a social service that allows for so much capital to be gained, then a social service isn't the enemy. It's actually just centralization of control that's the enemy. And so you could probably disband that, even using Owenism. But Marxism, the idea isn't necessarily, like, if we move towards a Trotskyite, you know, the neoconservatives were originally Trotskyites?
No.
Yes. What? So the Republicans, they're, if you look at the neoconservatives from an international political science standpoint, they will to this day consider them a Marxist ideology. The same way that the American Democrats are considered a right-wing ideology. And it's not my opinion, it's just that they're an authoritarian ideology. And you have to agree with us, and if you don't, you know, like, you're not, that's what Democrats say. Like, if you don't follow our progression, then it's not about, like, a democracy. Like, if we, because obviously, like, we want you to have what we believe. If you don't, blah. So it's a right-wing, authoritarian, you know, they want to take over, they want to redistribute wealth according to their own rules as opposed to our voluntary consent. Like, internationally, they're considered right-wing. I mean, no leftist in the Soviet Union would have ever considered, or in the Czech Republic would have ever considered today, America's Democrats to be a left-wing party. Even with Bernie Sanders, you know, and he's hardly.
He's not far enough
He's
left.
democratic socialist, though, even.
Yeah.
So he shows you where the line is on the American Democrats. But the neoconservatives, who wanted to take over, establish this new social economy, you look at Kissinger's interaction with China, and you start to see how they progressed out of Trotskyites, because they saw that the Democrats were Stalinites, and there were a lot of Stalinites in the 30s. And they said, if we had a Trotskyite economy, then it wouldn't matter who was in charge because we'd have an infrastructure. And so in a lot of ways, Trump's kind of implemented a Trotskyite plan, because even if you remove Trump, unless you have executive orders to get rid of the stuff he's done, his system will continue to function without him, which is pretty sweet.
Interesting.
Oh, I
do you
did
need
bring
a mask?
I do. Wait,
Okay.
did I forget it?
Okay, I've got a mask here.
People need to remind me that I need to be
it's really
in
annoying.
the Babylon system.
Needs to be a responsible human being and wear a
Whoa,
mask.
whoa.
I get so much static.
Calm down.
I get so much static, but like I said, I love old people.
I
I
do
care
too.
about old people.
I do.
And I care about not obsessed.
I do too. I also care about like the facts about diseases. Anyway, what about this one? Is this cool?
It should smell like coffee.
Oh, it does. Sweet.
Someone spilled coffee on it.
Wait, how do I?
So this part goes over your head. Oh my gosh, I have to do this.
Is there a more
Tim.
simplified mask?
No.
These are the only kind you have.
Do you want this one that stretches?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry.
That's okay. You use it.
Yay!
Yay! We got a mask.
Okay, so
Yeah,
you
we're cooking
still have
with
to explain to me. Am I doing
mask.
that? There we
Yep,
go.
That's right. Andreas.
How do I look?
He looks fantastic.
Like a spiffy terrorist, a flamingo terrorist.
Flamingo terrorist.
Yeah. All right. Okay. So we'll keep going through our day.
I don't have my list. Hold on 1 second.
Oh yeah, the list.
Dun dun dun.
Bum bum bum. All right, guys, let's look through some of your comments for a second.
Yeah, do it.
And flip this around.
Look, sorry.
I wonder if they're gonna give us any malarkey.
Oh, no.
Sorry.
No.
Go right ahead, sir.
No malarkey.
Yeah.
Joe Biden promised us no malarkey.
I have a new group called Embrace Malarkey.
Oh, that sounds amazing.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to join this group. What do they talk about?
Sounds about right, correct? Well, yeah, we know. We're just trying to, you'll see. Go with the flow, someone says. Bufferama, Buffer Washington. Cheers,
Yeah,
everyone.
it's
Those of you who made it through the 100-mile-an-hour car ride,
Hey.
I'm just kidding.
Only for
UBI is dependency enslavement. Okay, so UBI is dependency enslavement. Let's get into that for a second.
Hold on.
Lead, follow, or get out of the way, right?
Correct.
So if you think of UBI as right now, the way that it's been presented is the only reason that you would give anyone a universal basic income would be because they are disabled. And if you do that, then they're going to constantly want to be disabled, continue
true.
to have the UBI. If you just say, we want to stop people from robbing us, we have crackheads, we have all these policies, let's just make sure that they don't have a reason to bother the average citizen. UBI could be pretty practical.
That's true, but you have to understand that people are incentivized.
Yeah, so you
What
don't give
people are
them, you
incentivized
could
by.
literally give them just food stamps, like
Yeah,
that you
that's
can't
not-
trade.
That's not like emotionally satisfying. That's something people
Right.
need to have stuff to do.
Yeah, so you-
This is why people are committing suicide during coronavirus.
Because
Because they have to be working. They have to be doing something.
or she'll set you free.
Yeah, exactly. It's
Or
it's
be it mock
true.
fries with
I
that?
don't like that. but
Supersize.
Yes, it's true.
Yeah, maybe.
Unfortunately true.
I don't know, guys. I kind of think that you could have a Republican Trump Leninism that had UBI. I totally do. Because then people could focus on what they really want to do. You know, I guess that's the heterodox argument. Magpie Stanislaw Lem wrote about a trippy little maggots which once eaten made consciousness quite different. That's true.
Like a drug.
Yeah, well,
like a drug to
like
me.
a neurotoxic, well, kind of like in Douglas Adams' Hitchhiker's Guide.
Oh, that's a good one. I freaking love Douglas Adams. We have the same middle name.
Nice. What's his name?
Noel.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Girls and boys.
No malarkey, says sign it. Well, that's
Yes,
what
malarkey.
Biden said. Yeah, yes malarkey.
Yes, malarkey.
Yeah.
Malarkey everything.
Malarkey for life.
I'm gonna grab a spice.
Wait, is her old people comment in real IRKN? You remember what that means? Someone's gonna have to explain.
IRKN.
I'm
That's
dissipating from millennialism as I grow older, and I don't know all these.
I really am too, unfortunately.
We just got one of those, and they're great.
I know.
Yeah.
So, does this
That
actually have the
definitely.
spices in it? That's what I need to know.
Neoliberalism,
Oh, it does.
consumerism.
No,
You
I
can
really
purchase
need to
lobster
spice
with the food stamps and feed it to a dog. I saw it on the internet. It says
Oh.
watery.
it. Sounds wonderful.
Yeah, but like, see, if I were to do that, I would write about it, and you guys would hear about it, and it would like change the world. So I'm not convinced that a lobster, like feeding a giant bug to a pet dog, is necessarily wrong.
I
you
don't
know?
like that very much, though, because the dog doesn't have any say in what you do to it, does it?
So that's a whole different argument. If you're about pet rights, fine. Yeah, if you want canine Americans to be fed vegetarian diets, go to California. That's where you belong.
I don't.
Okay.
But
Second.
dogs are omnivores. Dogs are more likely to be okay with a vegetarian diet than cats are.
Yeah.
Cats are obligate carnivores. They must.
Yeah, it's messed up when people try to veg their cats. But it's worth it because then their cats attack them.
That's true. Yeah, that's true. I mean, it's a good payout in the end.
Yeah.
All right, I'm getting the spice rack.
All right.
Now we're getting an egg spatula.
Dude, we could get like a creme brulee torch.
Dude, that looks amazing.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Do you like the creme de la creme?
I need my spatula. What do you think? Where's my spatula?
Spatula City.
Spatula.
What do you get for the person who has everything? Go to Spatula System. Oh wait, is it? No. Toilet stuff, cleaning stuff,
No? It's like-
whipping stuff.
You
This
know
is
when you're making fried eggs?
maybe when I'm making fried eggs. I like to poach them.
Oh, well, okay. You're fancy.
I did this as you said that. Yeah.
Fancy.
Prove
I love
your
it.
point.
Where's my spatula?
Here.
Sorry, guys.
Here you guys go. Spatulas.
The live streaming. Oh, cool.
Wedding gifts, bar mitzvahs, bris, anytime, any place. A spatula. You know what a bris is?
Yeah, what is it?
It's where they take your little hoodie.
Oh, that is what that is. Okay, that's what I thought it was.
Yeah, I mean, you got to get a gift for a bris
I mean,
every occasion. A spatula
yeah.
is always the right gift, even for a bris.
Even for a bris.
Especially,
for like a 3-year-old
probably.
baby.
Yeah. Well, have you ever been to, they have the great food carts usually.
The bris?
Oh, yeah.
gosh.
Dude, the buffets are amazing.
Is it full of brisket? What?
Aw.
You give me a strange look. I don't understand it. Not at all. I don't get it. Alright. I need pots and pans.
Sorry.
Ooh, right here, Andreas.
Yep.
I mean left here. I need a good skillet.
Signaling your political aspirations. I
That's
see.
correct, sir. You need a really good skillet to make eggs in.
Okay, UBI is cheaper than a bailout for banks. Okay, so it absolutely is. So if you start thinking about the way the economy works because of false money inflation, and a lot of it has to do with labor that's not even being produced by humans anymore because you've automated labor, then it's really practical to enslave machines to make enough actual resource-based wealth, so that those resources could be distributed at a very fundamental level. The question that you pose is different. It's more like, if we were to have no scarcity and starvation.
We're not post-scarcity. That's an issue.
Yeah, but we could be. It's not actually that complicated to do that. Like,
Well, we have a bunch of robots now.
yeah, I mean, you could have people working all the time that never sleep, and you could have food grown in vertical buildings instead of projects full of people. We could have tons of food. We could have smaller populations. They could eugenics. Like, they're doing everything for those purposes.
Look at this nonsense.
Oh my God, poached eggs, man!
I do like poached eggs.
This
They're
is more
awesome.
than I would go through to poach an
Yeah.
egg, but it does look like
It's
it'd
cool,
be
right?
nice, yeah.
Super neat.
To be fair, I mean, like in neoliberal consumerism, if you have like a fast pass to get things, if you want it, you can have it.
It's true. You could.
Poached eggs.
I kind of want it. Not gonna lie. I
Yeah.
like the idea of an egg poacher,
It's pretty sweet.
but I don't know how much.
Oh, we can breathe again. It's sweet. I'm just gonna.
Oh, look at these little pots and pans.
Yeah.
How cute they are. I am very capitalistic. I need my stuff.
Nose out, mask on. Yeah, I just like to keep my lips. I just like to keep my lips warm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Your lips warm.
Mm.
It's a little strange. Okay.
So, but yeah, you could definitely pivot the argument to, if you were to remove scarcity from the equation, how would humans? This is actually more uncomfortable because it's making my lips go.
That wonderful.
What would it be like for humans if there was, if you didn't have scarcity? And so for the most part, I don't think it actually causes you to be suicidal.
You don't think people would go crazy without scarcity?
Oh, I'm crazy. I'm a perfect example. Okay, I guess my point. I'm the
That's-
example of what happens when you don't worry about starvation anymore.
You get to do other stuff.
I do all.
You'd have fun,
yeah,
right? Yeah.
Yeah, totally.
Or you go crazy.
Yeah, or you get skinny and starve anyway.
Yeah, I
Because you
mean-
could just not be paying attention.
That's true too.
But there's a pyramid of hierarchy of needs,
That's
right?
true. Yeah.
And if Maslow talks about this pyramid of needs, if you don't have those things taken care of, you can't focus on higher goals. So
That's
who's
true.
to say, if you took away those needs, could people focus on higher goals? Or
I think so.
is it that they need to strive for those goals to be accomplished before? It's more that they have to accomplish them for themselves? Or because
I think that is something that they need to do for themselves.
look at children. Children
Yeah.
are fed. Are they way better off? Are they thinking creative thoughts? Yes,
No,
but are
because
they?
they're not fully developed. Well,
Yeah.
yes and no.
Yes
because
and
they're
no.
not fully developed. That helps them be more creative, which is kind of.
But what defines the development? Because they're developed probably by 15 or something, and they still don't know what they're talking about.
That's true. They do. I think they just need time.
Hi.
Hi, how you doing?
Fantastic.
Your nose is covered. Mine isn't. I always get
Oh,
dirty
that's
looks.
yours a shameful one.
I know, it's awful.
I thought you liked old people.
I do, but I do get dirty looks. Some of them are super dirty.
What UGG makes blankets?
Okay, these are amazing blankets. I have one of these. It's a dark blue and has silver stars scattered on it.
Brought to you by UGG. I
No,
guess. No, I'm
I
just
guess.
kidding. They should give
Look
us
at
some
these
stuff
blankets,
if we're
dude.
gonna do that.
Look at this nonsense. These are some of the blankets we have.
This suits my lifestyle.
So
It's
freaking
nice
nice,
and soft.
dude.
Yeah, so neoliberal consumerism has given us all of these great products.
I know,
What is the
these
price
things.
for this? And I don't just mean money-wise. Like, what has this done
We
to
know
society?
that it's coming from China, a lot of it, which is horrible.
Yeah.
I don't like it.
Yeah,
Because
and
based on what I know about China, that's effed.
yeah. So what's going on with that? What's going on with the? We're sending all this money to get all this stuff, and it's how many of those blankets are being bought? Even there's just like
Yeah,
hundreds
so
of them
a
sitting
bunch
there.
of them are being wasted, which bothers me. The wastefulness.
It's like bread loaves in the 70s trying to impress Poland.
Well, I think one of the things that Trump has been really good about is trying to get China out of our hair,
Mhm.
trying to get out from under the thumb of China and keep them from influencing us much of
We on our channel try not to call it that. We call it the PRC because
PRC.
Taiwan is actually China, and we're totally good with Taiwan.
Taiwan?
Yeah, they're great.
Are they really China?
Yeah, they're the actual China. They're the Dutch Formosa, Spanish Formosa. They became China. They left Fujian. They came to Wuhan province. They built Taipei, Tainan. It's a capitalist free market. They're the ones who beat COVID essentially first.
That's pretty impressive.
Yeah, they're the best.
That's pretty good. That's pretty
Whereas the other one, PRC, is false China.
good. Yeah,
And they've,
the People's Republic.
they've taken it, which is again, it's like Orwellian. That's
yeah,
why I don't
it
even say
really is.
Yeah.
Like, it's not even a competition. I need to find something.
Which one?
It goes in my shower. Because
Oh.
girls have this hair, and when it goes down the drain, it clogs everything up.
Oh, you need like Drano?
No, I need like a little thing that goes over my drain.
Oh, okay.
It catches all the hair. So where do you think that'll be?
Somewhere around here,
Yeah.
near the Poopery girl, probably. Cool.
How are you? Oh, this goes.
Hey, thanks. $5. Slowly giving you my Google Rewards cash.
Oh, thank
Thanks a
you,
lot,
guys.
Christopher. Appreciate you, my dude, and hi to the ladies and the IRL folk. Thank you. Yeah.
So I'm looking for a little thing that goes over my drain that keeps hair out of it. I feel like I'm really close.
Yeah, there is. Because it is. Is it for shower or for
Yeah. So drain looks like this.
Okay.
Oh, she could do some serious stuff. I preferred share, he says. Yeah, the share community. Lots of people varying in this community, though. I don't think you people understand when I say Yang game. Gang. I think he's gang. Controls the narrative. I'm not playing around. Reality we all share. Yeah, that's good. Share. Yeah. Yeah. Do you believe in life after capitalism? Sustainability. Signal that apathetic obedience for the ladies. Downright shillistic. YouTube for signal that. Yeah, you gotta be real careful with it. I mean, obviously I don't buy stuff here, so it's kind of more funny for me to be here. But yeah.
What's that?
Well, I was just reading the comments.
Reading comments? What are
Yeah.
people saying?
Oh.
Sorry, I had to find this thing.
No, it's essential. Let's see. It says progressive tailored value tax guarantees that inflation doesn't accrue upon the items of necessity. Agorism is the way towards freedom. A progress value added tax.
Progressive value added tax. I've heard good things about
Yeah.
value added tax. Someone says that is Lydia. That's correct.
Yeah,
Hello,
yeah.
Hi.
She does
We're
look like
chilling.
her.
I do resemble her
It's
strongly.
super
It's weird.
uncanny.
It's really uncanny.
Yeah.
I feel like you would know about the uncanny valley.
Mask adjustment count 100.
No,
All right,
shut
every
up.
time you don't take a drink unless it's water, because
Yeah,
otherwise you'll
only
be
water.
dead.
You'll be
Yeah.
dead. There we go. Don't count our mask adjustments. Everyone adjusts their mask like 50 million times.
I know,
You
it's
this.
like my bra. I'm
No,
not used to
don't
it.
adjust that often.
Oh,
Unless
well,
you have a book,
I
that
would.
one. You would? Why?
I would. Just because it would look cool,
Oh,
and I
would it?
think it would give me like social power.
Oh, is that so?
Yeah,
Interesting. I never knew. Oh, should I get a pillow for my couch?
maybe.
I should.
This is very Urban Outfitters, which was
Andreas
like.
is wow, I really don't care if you get a pillow for your couch, woman.
No, I mean that one. I was.
That's
what?
kinda
Are you
cool.
kidding me?
I
Do you
like
see
it.
my? Look at my outfit and
That's
tell me I
cute.
don't care about which pillow you get. Like,
yeah, that's fair.
yeah, I think that it matches most But I do like this one because of the color
one
scheme
better?
too. No,
My couch
I
is
like
kind
the
of this
blue.
green.
I like the dark. Yeah.
Yeah, I might have to do this one. It
Yeah.
would go if it was gray as well. I get it.
No, I can handle that. Like if you need me to help you pick out a throw pillow, don't worry.
How much is it?
That's no problem.
Let me see.
These are sweet.
Should I get it and find out how much it costs?
Problem.
Do it. Do it.
Oh, you know what we could do? We could do an interview between two ferns.
Between two ferns? Oh,
Hi,
look at that.
I'm Andreas, and
Here
this
I
is
am.
Lydia,
Between two
and
ferns.
we're between two ferns. Tell us,
Ah.
did you know that Osama actually means Lion King?
No.
Yeah. In Japanese and Arabic, it means lion and king, back and forth.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Now we know. Osama bin Laden was the Lion King.
Obama bin Laden.
Oh,
Yeah.
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 I forgot.
Cool.
How could I forget?
Right.
Treat. Let's go. Get out of the between two ferns mode.
Yeah, if you were just joining us, we're now exiting the two ferns we were between.
Oh.
Oh. Oh, I like that bag. Look at that one.
That is the Maryland state flag.
Oh, it is?
Pretty snazzy. Yeah, it
Maryland's flag is
is. I know,
hyphy.
it's wild. It's pretty.
What?
Look at all this nonsense we got.
Dude,
Look, it's all here.
I never knew.
Yeah, now you know.
Now
It's on
I'm
the license plate.
super down.
Yeah. it's
What?
cool. Yeah, Maryland.
Maryland's got the coolest flag in the entire United States.
I like Maryland. I really do. It's got a crab. Look, Maryland has crabs. Who knew?
I did.
I did
They
too.
blue blood crabs. It's amazing.
I know. It's cool, right?
Yeah.
Crabs are neat. Those are horseshoe crabs.
Dude,
I
but the
think.
leggings? Oh my god.
Are you gonna get those?
I can't afford them right now,
Oh man.
but I will eventually.
should get them in
I'll
order.
figure out a way of getting
I'll just send them to
some
you.
Maryland leggings.
I'll just send them to you.
Wait for Christmas. I guess it's close.
Is it Christmas coming? It's just leggings.
Oh, those Tartarian colors. Yes.
I
If
would
you guys
say
remember,
so.
if you guys remember, if I were the king of Tartar, I would wear red, and yellow, and green. You know, there's a whole bunch of poem. If I was the king of Tartary, me, myself alone,
Heck yeah.
sit upon a green golden throne.
Go on.
Oh, I can't remember the whole poem.
Green and gold. It's like an actual poem.
Oh yeah, Tartaria. It's like so many people think it's just like a metaphor that we made up, but like
No, it's not original.
no,
huh?
it's really original. I mean,
It
it's
is
so original that
Yeah.
it's older than us.
Okay, I see how
Yeah.
it is.
Cashier number 1, please.
Here we go.
Maine and Maryland is where that missing Novenberg was located. Novenberg?
I do not know what that is.
Nuremberg was located.
Okay, how is
This is you've heard of Elf on a Shelf? I guess this is Slinky and a Pixie. I don't know.
I like it.
I'm not sure what this is. Spiral door hanger. That's pretty ambiguous. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
That's
And his
awesome.
body just stretches out. I don't know. Cute. Yeah.
Okay,
Poor Oblio has no points to his head.
make sure I have money.
Mm.
Okay, your
Someone
total
better.
is $148.
I shall, can I just wait outside, I think, for a second?
Yeah.
Cool. I'm gonna do that. So I can check on things. Cool. Yeah, the shopping capitalism. It's a lot to deal with. Okay, so exactly the people in this room are stuck in the mindset of scarcity, okay, is not any fault of their own. Yeah, so we had a good conversation just now on scarcity, I think, because it's like both we agree and we disagree with ourselves. Like I think it'd be awesome if there was no survival need for people because they could focus on things. But the thing is, that only happens once they've gotten to a point where they've accomplished those goals for themselves and they understand that. Like if you've ever been robbed, you don't rob other people anymore. Before that, you might think, oh, it's not a big deal because everything's been given to me, so just give me that. So unless you live in a world where every piece of property is completely not valuable because you can have, a replicator make it. And so that's the thing is we're talking about how serious the transition has to be for, wow, I'm seriously out here with this thing. We're talking about how serious the transition has to be from an economy of scarcity to an economy of, robots and genetic modifications instead of mutations through birth. Like, why would you have kids if you could just genetically modify yourself to have all the assets necessary to survive the next mutation of virus and disease, right? So that's the big thing, is you could move towards an immortal model all of a sudden, which biology has been against, mainly because they have to evolve. Gums. Legit.
What's up? How's it going?
Pretty good.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, I wanted to be helpful. Just that whole scene, I figured like I could say more outside, not be in
that's
front of
true.
the lady on the
Yeah.
camera.
It's gonna cause trouble.
I do, but it's like I cause so much trouble. I pick my battles now.
That's true. I like that.
Yeah.
I like the idea of choosing battles. I think that's wise.
Yeah, if you want to win big.
Can't fight all of them, right?
Dude, Maryland's so sweet. Oh my god. I'm so pro
My favorite
Maryland.
place.
It's pretty merry.
I think it's one of the best places.
I mean, the flag is amazing.
Flag is super cool. See?
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't want to share.
The shield, it's like a checkered yellow and black tartary, and then it's not quite the Knights of Templar flag.
so
It's
neat.
so close.
It's so neat, and
Yeah.
I love it.
Oh, that's not even your car?
No.
What's wrong with you?
I know.
No, I'm just kidding.
It's the last 3 digits. It's fine.
Take care.
We're all good.
Alright. Up that spatula. Oh,
Oh snap.
sorry.
We're good.
Old Navy. That's still a store.
That is still a store. I
used to
like
get-
that store.
I used
What's
to
wrong
get
with you?
corduroy from it. I like the corduroy.
I like their jeans actually fit me really well.
Oh yeah.
I
You
would've
do.
commented.
You do wear like very specifically like 1981 jeans.
1981. Are
Yeah.
you sure?
Yeah. Good year.
1981.
Yeah.
Okay.
81, 82 are both like the transition of jeans.
Okay.
I forget what kind of jeans they start wearing in 84, 85, but like hopefully,
Everything changed,
Brittany, you can tell us because I know there's a kind of jeans that were really popular. Jins.
Jeans, James.
Jings? I don't remember what they're called. Okay. This is better shopping than I do. Yeah, we're teaching you guys about shopping.
Yeah, you guys should shop
That's what we're doing.
shop well at Bed Bath & Beyond.
Shop while you drop. Flag sandals. I know, they're so fly, dude. Those like just
They're
nailing
so
stuff.
neat, right? I love it.
I know.
Right.
I was like, I don't want to buy anything. I'm so above it. And then like, Maryland's got
Wait a
leggings.
second. I need leggings.
I need them.
From Maryland.
You didn't park 6 feet away.
I did not.
Yeah.
What was I supposed to?
Well, 6 feet of distance between your space-time
Whoa,
machine
whoa,
and
whoa.
mine.
You are not 6 feet away from me, my dude.
My Bedlam says
Oh, snap.
Jinko jeans. Jinko jeans, bro. That's
Jinko
1998,
jeans,
99.
yeah.
99. That's not even. That's like new metal, bro.
Yeah.
I had a lot of Jinko jeans. I was like
Of
Jinko.
course you did.
Of course. And Fubu. I had Fubu stuff.
You did?
For us, by us.
Oh, no.
I assumed that they meant like the people.
The people.
Yeah.
Like a kind
We,
of communist
the people. Yeah, you know, California.
I got you. I could
No,
see
I
it.
knew better. I saw the guy on Maury one time talking about his business, so I was aware.
Look at these cool yellow trees.
Low Grit. I love you too, Low Grit. God bless you too. Can you like click on people's words and have it? I want it to pop on the screen, but Low Grit. Love you too, man.
It'd be cool if you could. It'd be a cool feature.
God bless you, man. Obtain. Well, you can on StreamYard. We can use StreamYard another time.
It's like a different app.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
built into
nice.
YouTube. Flip flags. Love that Fubu too, says Bedlam. Yeah, UBI and total control of the environment and natural world are part of the UN 2030 agenda. Exactly.
Oh, yikes. Yikes.
So, and
what
we
is
were-
the agenda? I don't like that.
You guys want to tell her the agenda? Well, while you guys write it down, we'll talk about Rockefeller, Obama agenda.
Rockefeller Obama agenda?
Yeah, that's.
Huh.
I've been saying that since before he was
That's
president.
cool.
I don't know why it hasn't been bigger yet.
I
but
like that.
Somebody spread the word. But yeah, so the Rockefeller Obama agenda was to get us to the point where they turned the freaking frogs, and it was through apple moth spray. And so this is the thing that I always thought was interesting when Alex brought up the frogs, was that it was actually a thing where I was
Right.
from. And where I was from, in the night, they sprayed our organic areas with this apple moth spray without any
Gosh, you
warning.
didn't tell anyone?
And then afterwards, a bunch of my friends who were super duper hippie and, you know, also organic gardeners and farmers. I knew some Republican farmers even at that point that were upset, but everybody
Of
went
course.
on community access television and were trying to sue the state, and there was nothing that could be done.
It's too
And
late, right?
and the thing is, there's a lot of evidence that the point of it was to transgender the apple moths so that they could not breed.
What?
Yeah, feminize. feminize the eggs. So that was where that came from. Now look at me in my pink jacket and tell me that they didn't spray me.
They
Come on,
succeeded.
look at me. But like, I don't mind because I'm still like, I'm like an androgynous goddess masculine force, so it's whatever.
Yeah, I don't know how I feel about that.
I mean, come on, dude. I identify as a 40-year-old woman who's
That's
president-elect.
true, you do, but that's only because you drink wine.
Yeah, I actually identify as a family nucleus. Like,
Oh,
yeah.
What is this? A
Well, you
family
can't just be an
nucleus?
individual.
Oh, yes,
You
you
know?
have a whole host of people.
I'm woman, hear me roar. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Totally.
right. It's Andreas.
Yeah.
Andrea.
Yeah, androgyny and andros. Yeah, all of it. Yeah.
Too much.
Your mom couldn't afford Wranglers and bought you Kmart Rustlers. Watery.
Oh, Wranglers?
I
What?
did go to Kmart a few times, but it was closed very quickly in my youth.
Really?
Yeah, we didn't have.
We didn't Kmart until just a few years ago where I was.
Whoa, really?
Yeah, one of the last ones, I guess, maybe in the country. That's
Must be, because I
possible.
saw like the Kmart and the Mervyn's closed in like 1997.
Mervyn's, yeah, Mervyn's was out. Like,
Mervyn's was genius. You know what they did? They followed the McDonald's property management schema, where they purchased the land and rented to themselves. So they had a property purchase company.
That's
It was
smart.
great right up until the collapse of the mall shopping scene.
That's really smart, though.
It was really good. Most Consciousness donated money to Andrew Yang, over $100 I didn't have. For the first time in my life, he has already given me back $300 through humanity. Yeah, you know, this is the one thing is like Yang and a lot of these social figures would be so much better on a neo-capitalist system if we were to like really focus on sustainability. But it goes back to that idea of, if you know, like we were saying, if someone hasn't been robbed from, then they probably haven't learned not to steal. You know, it's like, because if everything is ubiquitous and you're a kid and everyone's just giving you things, and you see something that's lying out somewhere, you don't understand the value of it until you've actually like earned things.
That's true.
And there's it's just so many examples like that where it's like you learn these lessons and you're thinking, wouldn't it be great if everyone learned these lessons? And so, I mean, again, like plasticity of life, we could have Neuralink and we could be teaching people these lessons. Like we could be doing all of these things. It's just the question is, how much of a leap are we talking about between Agenda 21 and Agenda 2030? And you have to think also, like, if humans are only having children because of diseases so that they can mutate the DNA, adenovirals will mean no reason to have children, no reason to get old. We could probably be extending the human lifespan 1,000 years or more so that they can be sent through space, because it's going to take a long time to get places and they're going to have to be manning ships.
But
while
do
they're
you,
conscious.
do you actually think that humans are only having kids because of diseases?
I think that biology in general is what it's for. So if you think about the digital Noah's archive that is DNA, it's got an exome and it's changed more or less only enough so that it can survive. I feel like we are a data storage system,
Possibly.
and if we come back, something has left us here, and when it gets back for the data, we'll have evolved just enough in its image, but like, you know, just in order to predict whatever happens to weather and climate. I mean, if we got super cold, people would survive. If we got super hot, something would come out of that. And eventually you get the DNA and it's got, you know, Shakespeare stored in it or whatever that they wanted to save. It could be Bitcoin from some, you know, interdimensional deity.
Interesting.
Who knows? You know?
That's crazy, dude. I don't know.
What do you think?
Well, I don't know. I think the biological need is much stronger than just...
The biological need. Explain.
Yeah, the biological need to have children. But the biological desire to pass on your DNA and your chromosomes and your genes. And everything.
Right. So what do you think it is?
I don't know why people do it. All I know is that that's what everything does.
Well,
that's just the driving force behind everything.
Well,
by nature.
Dawkins, who's clearly your favorite person.
Right, yeah, for sure. Yeah.
He said, you know, that in memetics, that we're trying to spread ideas, and it's similar to, and this is where the word meme comes from, right? Genes, similarly, you know, the selfish gene was his theory, and so he said that genes are trying to...
Why was he saying that the gene was selfish?
Which is what you said, because it wants to spread itself.
Oh yeah, it just wants to propagate itself.
It wants to propagate itself, and it doesn't want to propagate other cells. It wants to propagate its own. So it could be that, but I think it's recursive. I think that biological imperative is probably hormonally instilled so that you would do it. It's, I mean, I wouldn't, if sex was super uncomfortable, it would, and ironically instead it's fun. So
Right.
yeah, like I think that's a big part of it. Men don't necessarily have the same imperative to stay with their children.
Right, of course.
They're more into just having as much sex as possible,
right.
theoretically.
Well, technically, men want to have as many kids as possible, and women have a much greater interest in finding an actual good partner, because if you don't, you're going to be strapped
Well, they
for the
want
next
to
9 months.
they want to
18
have
years.
they want to have the best kids that they can have.
Right.
So it does seem like it's this imperative, biological imperative that's been instilled in us. But doesn't that mean, why is that? So if women are just, let's get out. Gesundheit. So if women are driven to have, is this poo? Brody.
Is that what?
Looks like a horse just pooed that.
No, it's just dirt.
Oh, okay.
It's not horse. Don't listen to Andreas. He's holding on.
I'm from the city. No.
Yeah, you are. He doesn't know anything. He's from the city. We're literally in the city. We're going into Kohl's. You don't get more city than that, dude.
Kohl's. Oh my god, my mom went to Kohl's once.
Oh, I love Kohl's so much. It's ridiculous.
She got me like a jacket once. I never wore
Yeah,
it.
they have good
I was
jackets.
like,
Oh, you should have worn it. What's wrong with you?
I-
Your mom's gonna die and you're gonna wish you'd worn that jacket she gave you.
that was mean.
I'm just kidding. I'm just joking. That's the kind of stuff I think about, though. 'cause
Oh, my
like-
mom is a Democrat.
Oh.
It makes it harder.
That is
Yeah.
sad. Thank you.
Yeah.
How'd you come out a Republican if your parents are Democrat?
My mom's not the same as my dad. My dad's reasonable.
Your dad is reasonable. My dad is reasonable too. My mom is
Yeah. So,
really not.
well, I think the thing is most people start out as conservatives if they're holding on to any kind of thing. And my mom was miseducated by, she went to a university in the 60s
Oh no.
and then joined the Peace Corps.
Oh my gosh.
And so she's been, well, she's not an actual hippie. She's more of a yuppie because she didn't do drugs. And her sisters, she took them to the Rolling Stones and the Doors concert. And she's like, I really hated Jim Morrison because he was just having sex with his microphone and just belating it.
Okay, all right.
So my mom is very
Wow.
square in that
Little
way.
Too much.
Yeah, but that's why she didn't get, roped into hippie lifestyle that would have ruined her life
Yeah,
probably.
slightly
So
different.
the same with my dad. He's like afraid of dying of a drug overdose or being drafted.
Right.
So it was like, go to school.
He's super square. Go to school.
Yeah, but luckily he went to school in Mississippi, and he was
Oh, cool.
from California, and he was so resentful of everyone thinking that they understood what long-haired hippie Californians were. He's like, you know what? I'm gonna be the opposite.
I'm
of
gonna
that."
be different.
Ooh,
Oh, that's good.
Adidas.
Adidas? Nike.
Nope, I'm not. If I'm gonna do brand support, it's gonna be for Adidas. Sorry,
Post
Nike.
Capitalism.
No, sorry.
Or, what's it called? We're close to the end of capitalism.
Neoliberal consumerism?
No, well, maybe. I don't know.
It's not really capitalism because it's consumerism. Capitalism is where you're gaining a value from a thing. Like Native Americans were capitalists, right? Because
Yeah.
they take one buffalo out of a herd of buffalo and then they would make something from it using every part of it and they'd create wealth from that. Essentially, capitalism is a form of alchemy. Consumerism,
Really?
yeah, consumerism is just
How
like,
so? What are we turning into gold?
well, it doesn't have to be gold. See, alchemy is like the chemet, the study of chemet.
Uh-huh.
So it's like algebra.
Right.
So alchemy doesn't have to be making gold. Gold can be a metaphor, an allegory for producing something that didn't exist in nature yet. So like let's say you have a jacket that you produced out of one of the buffaloes, and then the buffaloes continue to produce buffaloes all the time.
Right.
Then yeah, you capitalized on that by creating something that wasn't there before.
Interesting. I kind of like that. That's really interesting. Never thought about that.
Yeah, real capitalism, if you explain it to people who hate it by using things they love, Native Americans, it helps.
That's true. That's
Yeah.
a really good point. I'm gonna have to try that.
Yeah, heterodox. Heterodox is the Xirtus way.
I like it. I
Yeah.
love it. I'm here for it.
Cool.
Let me see. I'm looking for something. Do you want a flannel?
Sometimes.
The flannels are nice. Time and
I always
place
feel
for
like getting a
flannels.
flannel, but then every time I look at one, I feel like I visualize myself in Zoolander coming
Oh,
home
yeah.
with a mining crew.
Oh yeah.
and I'll be
You
like
got the
in-
black lung pop.
Yeah, and I'll have like glittery purple and
Glittery
pink
nonsense.
flannel. Yeah,
Yeah,
teal and
sounds
pink
good.
flannel.
Teal and pink. Oh,
Yeah.
is that like my flannel? My
Yeah, the
black
chick,
flannel?
the Target chick flannel. I mean, so-
Target chick flannel.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, don't call me out like that. I'm the Target chick.
All right.
Alright, we need to find a bag.
Seriously though,
Laptop in.
women's clothes is always slightly better. It
No,
just
no, it's way worse. I'll tell you why.
Why?
Because it falls apart after like 5 minutes. It's thin.
How often do you want to wear something before you get something new?
I
Anyway?
don't know, like 50 times?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, see, I
Fair
wore it
enough.
for a long time.
Yeah, I've had this jacket for years, so
Yeah, there you
to
go.
be fair.
Well, I need a bag that I can carry my laptop in. Because now that
Now?
I'm commuting. Oh snap! Andreas found sunglasses. Oh, I like it.
These are great.
Those are
Kohl's.
weird, lady sunglasses.
I should tell my mom to buy me these if she goes back to Kohl's.
Do it. Yeah. Oh, how much is it? They're on clearance.
Oh, clearance?
Oh, it's $11. You want it?
Yeah. God bless you.
Let's do it. All right.
All right, now
I'm
we're
looking
set.
For a
Got my
bag.
People are always asking me, Andreas, where'd you get those? Why do you have so many sunglasses?
Because why
Because
not?
people love me.
That's right.
Yeah.
Because people buy you stuff.
Yeah.
Perfect. Ooh, this is nice.
Yeah.
I need like a messenger.
I need a
bag.
clutch. Like, really, like,
Okay.
I don't need a whole big
Oh,
purse.
yeah, you do. I know.
I'm like
I'm the
Daffy
same.
Duck size clutch is all I
I'm the
need.
same, bro.
But this Adidas fanny pack is just so, like, unisex, right? It just
Yeah,
fits
man.
my lifestyle.
Oh, it sure does. I love
Yeah.
it.
Great.
Well, I need a wallet, but I think I need a men's wallet.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think?
I mean, you have a wallet. I think you need a smaller one.
I do.
is
I
your
need one
point.
that fits in my pocket.
Yeah, so
Which
that's
is a
too
men's
big.
wallet.
So yeah. Oh, I see what your point is. Yeah, you go to the men's section. Yeah.
Okay, we're going to the men's section.
All right.
Here we go. Here we go.
Oh, but this purse has this little thing.
This little thing?
It's just.
No, it's too small.
Okay.
Yeah.
Got
This
it.
way. All right, to the men's section.
Air.
I think. Yeah, I know. It's really annoying. Oh, these are
Okay,
nice.
so- Humanity. Let's see more of these comments. Tim Dillon was my favorite comedian, exposed to what turned the frogs. They give people universal basic. Xirtus does strike a rather Romanesque profile. I know, it's the
You
nose.
Do,
It's
yes.
my nose.
The Slavic nose.
Thank you.
It's very Roman looking.
Yeah, Etruscan. Tauratian. Agorism is a Illyrian. Agorism is.
Line
God, we
2.
lost it for a second. I think it's because Paul McCartney simply having a wonderful Christmas time. Paul McCartney Ultra came on. So
Paul McCartney
Etruscan
Ultra?
fashion hot this summer, says Justin Pollock.
It's true. It's true.
The elephant,
Look
which
at that,
never
so
forgets.
cute. It's adorable.
Low
It's really
key, there's
soft.
no donkeys next to it. I'm just saying.
That's true. It's a little pillow. Zip and flip elephant pillow.
Everybody wants one. Simply having a
Whoa.
wonderful Christmas
Tacosaurus
time.
Rex? All right, we gotta get out of here. We're gonna spend a lot of money.
You know, I remember when I was a kid, a lot of people didn't like this song because it's so bad.
It's so repetitive. It's awful.
But I was like, this is a genius. I think that was when I knew immediately I was going to be into ultra
You're
programming.
contrary? You're contrarian?
No, just into ultra programming.
Okay.
Okay, so where was that comment, guys? It was saying to go back further.
That really long comment?
Yeah. Man, there's a lot of comments here, dude. The United States
Jeez,
belongs
yeah.
to the people, put money directly into our hands by passing frivolous programs that perpetuate poverty. Agreed.
Can you help me find a spoon rest while you do that?
Spoon rest.
Yeah. this-
Yeah. Oh, my mom has this cute
You know
one
what
with
a
a little
spoon rest
naked
is?
baby.
Oh,
Yeah.
cute.
It's so cute from Japan.
Oh, it's adorable.
Yeah.
Look at this llama.
Yeah,
Oh my
dude.
gosh, this is amazing.
Aren't they like llamas or llamas? 600 is it actually? Oh, because it's actually from Peru, made out of alpaca fur.
That's so cute.
Selfies are okay, but do not climb on the llama. All
I
right.
love it.
You know, I've actually climbed on a real llama.
Oh yeah, they're fantastic.
They're
They're
s-
wonderful little
They
critters.
spit and they also make great pizza.
They make great pizza.
Yeah.
Where do you want to?
I mean, you don't want to have him working in the pizza shop, but
the llama.
if he dies,
Sure,
no reason
yeah.
not to throw him on top.
Well, that makes sense to me. Oh, I need a rug.
Yeah.
Sorry. I got real distracted there.
No
I
worries.
do need a rug though. What do you think?
Yeah, I
It's
like this
soft.
bubbly thing.
It's a back rug.
It fits your color scheme that you're going with.
Are you sure?
I
have
mean,
all sorts
I
of
also
color
like
schemes.
that
I like this
one.
one too, the green one.
Yeah. Is this why I'm here?
Yeah.
Wow.
Why? Did you not know that?
Did you guys know that
Did you
I'm
not
not just
know
good at
that?
politics, it's also complementary
like,
color scheming?
Indoor interior decorating.
Whoa.
That's what I choose
The
to
weirdest
bring-
Republican you've ever met.
bring
All right.
Andreas along. I know. You're actually good at that nonsense.
All right.
So, all right, where's my spoon
The
rest?
Swiss car designer Chevrolet, he actually sold his name when the Chevy company.
What, really?
Yeah, he's not very much involved with the Chevrolet
How do
company.
you sell your name?
He was so cool. He was a race car
Dude.
driver in Switzerland and a great engineer, but he walked away from his name. And I think Dodge or GMC picked it up or something.
Oh,
I forget. The Dodge
crazy.
brothers who'd made cars for Ford originally. You know, you guys know all this stuff already, right?
Yeah, what the heck? I'm sure they do. You have a pretty eclectic bunch of people
You
who follow you.
can clone RH plus humans. You cannot clone RH negative humans. That's a thing I've noticed. So I was
That
dating.
is interesting.
I was dating this girl who had zero, was it O blood, and she couldn't have kids
Yeah.
with normal people that didn't.
So my mom, when she was pregnant with several of us, she had to take she had to get tested and had to take certain medicine to keep her body from rejecting her offspring.
Wow.
Yeah,
She's
because she has
O?
a different kind of blood. No, she wasn't. Oh, she's like A positive or
Wow,
something.
yeah.
And the type of blood that her kids had, because my dad
Mm-hmm.
is different, so she's like had to be really, really careful.
Very interesting.
So I had no idea. I emailed her about it one day. I was like, Mom, what kind of blood do I have? She's like, you had this, and I had to do this before you were born. And I was like, what?
So you're like an interspecies human.
Yeah.
Made of several different kinds of human.
Yeah.
That's like pretty much the best proof that we have. This is what they look like, everyone.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. I do look like a subhuman person. I don't know.
Not sub.
Yeah, so
Hybrid.
interhuman.
Interhuman. Inter sounds better.
Where is my spoon rest? Oh, look at all these bugs. How cute they are.
Oh yeah, the mama mode. Mama bear mode.
Look at all these cute bugs. Hipster. Target. Alright, let's find our spoon rest. And get
Yeah,
out
I'm still trying.
of here. I'm not looking.
I am. Spoon rest.
Spoon rest. For our cow.
Okay, so someone might have to reiterate the comment that because the video closed while Paul McCartney was on, so I couldn't find your comment on. They were saying a little earlier when the thing froze.
How dare you not find that?
It was pretty interesting looking.
That's cool.
Hey Moonbeam, Moonbeam's like, get those leggings. I will work on it. They are so cute. I will probably do it.
Next time I'm at Bed Bath & Beyond, I'll grab some. I totally will.
You're endearing.
Endearing.
Yes.
That's a nice term.
You have the right to opt out.
Where's my spoon?
Nose out. Adjust that smeary toxin diaper with your hands.
No,
Yep.
no. I don't take nonsense about masks. We don't argue about masks.
North American real estate seems like a global good dealio because both political parties have huge donor support from the aligned investing houses, lending institutions, etc. Lots of global relief. If I knew that all my fellow citizens had money every single month to cover their basic necessities of life, then I can start coming from a place of abundance like you guys with business and will. Yeah, most consciousness. That's the question. Is like, is that real? Because some of us who've already been through a period of starvation, I can't stand right underneath that speaker. That's gonna
Oh yeah, it's
give
too
me a
loud.
video.
Sorry.
But like, if you have that kind of training for this and all, maybe you just have to go through a period of crises, and then you can have sustained wealth. Because if you don't, then it's gone. So like, yeah, still looking for that spoon rest. But yeah, I think you could maybe consider coming from a place of abundance, like psychologically. Ooh. And here's the answer to all of it. When I'm at a party and I find the snacks, in a weird way, that answers everything about abundance. Gratuitousness. Think about Rome. Abundance didn't really save Rome. They ended up just drinking sapa, which was like lead pot cooked wine, until they had such gnarly lead poisoning, which is pretty bad. I swear I'm still looking for it and I haven't found it.
I found
You
this.
did? Oh,
I
cool.
found this.
That's not quite exactly what
It's
you
not
want.
exactly what I was looking for, but it's okay.
Okay.
I think we're good.
All right.
Do
Great.
you need anything else?
No.
All right, cool.
Well,
You need like an air fryer or anything?
I really do.
I know.
I love air fryers.
They're pretty cool.
I'm great with them.
Are you?
Yeah.
Have you ever air fried cookie dough?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. I air fry like most things, I'd say.
Most things.
Yeah,
Like a microwave, right?
yeah, I mean, I've learned to use the microwave, but I prefer to air fry.
Oh, air fryer's way better. Microwave's soggy. Air fryer's cool.
Yeah, I've used the air fryer to steam things too.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. I didn't know you could do that.
You're not supposed to.
Oh,
But I do it.
bending the rules. I love it. What
Like
are
a
people
clean
saying?
mask, that'll cover your hypocrisy. Yeah. Theoretically can agree with UBI, but not the power structures and brainwashing. Yeah, that's kind of the thought. It's like, I mean, I think the thing is you're talking about two different kinds of wealth right now. So you've got people that are like below the pyramid wealth, and they're always like, let's get the people at the very top of below the pyramid. Which is like, no, what you want is there's a pyramid above that. Like,
Right.
take that. I mean, maybe not, but like you could theoretically take the pyramid, and then that wealth could go to, like if you think about Facebook, all of that wealth could be used for UBI, theoretically. I don't
Theoretically,
see the
that's true.
value that they're using it for.
That's true too. Because I was gonna say, who is coming up with this wealth? Because I want the person who's earning it to have it.
Well, that's the irony of social media is the wealth is coming from your interactions, your
Yeah,
engagements.
I don't like that.
It is though. That's what's going on.
I know.
So your wealth should have to be, they should tax corporations that use social media for wealth. I think
That's
that makes a
interesting.
certain amount of sense.
Interesting idea.
That's what Andrew Yang said.
Really?
Yeah, he's not a bad guy.
He is not. I do know that.
He's also Taiwanese.
Really?
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
the real China.
Good for him.
Yeah.
The real China.
Yeah.
I like that. Alright, so we're gonna get in line. Everyone's standing 6 feet apart like they're supposed to.
Yeah, and staring at me like that's the weirdest guy I've seen in a minute. Just like,
Well,
eh.
I mean, yeah, that's understandable. Oh, that's a cool jacket. I'd get that jacket.
See, this is again like you're talking about flannel for
Yeah, chick flannel.
Chick flannel.
Look at this one. This
Always
is cool.
boom. See right there. I could wear
love
that
it.
pink flannel right now.
Yeah, you sure could. You totally could. You should.
My belly would just a little
Yep.
bit, you know?
Nah.
Maybe. Yeah, your flannel too. Same
Yeah,
with
my
you.
flannel. I like this leather. Leather, whatever it is.
Vegan fashion.
Alright, I am in line.
Okay.
They sell Levi's. Levi's are highly overpriced.
Excuse me? Levi Strauss?
Yeah, isn't he the guy who invented jeans?
No.
No, who did?
Ancient Egypt.
Really?
So indigo denim was what the priests used to wear.
Why? That's so funny to me. That
It's super
mentally
well
anxious he's wearing denim.
It's super well stitched textiles made of Egyptian cotton, and indigo is a special kind of crystalline that they use for their dye. The crystals would make, they thought, resonant patterns. They would also wear white cotton shirts, basically, tunics underneath. So Levi Strauss, who also, by the way, is Jewish and into the Kabbalah in the 1800s, brought the idea towards the Americans of let's like make ubiquitous ancient Egyptian priestess and priest clothing. And so they're like, every American kid should be wearing a white cotton t-shirt and denim, religious denim indigo jeans.
That is interesting. Well, I didn't know about Egyptian cotton.
Yeah.
And they grow that in the Fertile Crescent, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Interesting.
Good old Egypt. But like, and then cotton is what? It's the Tartary vegetable sheep.
The Tartary vegetable sheep.
Yeah, so for a long time they had no idea. They're like, there's this place called Tartaria, and then it's so far east, it's so far west, and there they have the sheep, and it's a vegetable.
Vegetable sheep.
And no one knew what to explain of it, and then in the 1500s, lots of people started looking into it, and then eventually
They're like, oh, it's cotton.
it's cotton.
Like this
But there,
fluffy plant.
but there's like other sides to that story too, because there really are like walking plants. There are plants that can move around.
I
and
did
move around.
see something about
Yeah.
that. There's some kind of plant that moves. I forget where it is.
There's a number of walking plants. There's
Really?
plants in Indonesia.
What do they
There's
walk?
plants in South America. I mean, there's carnivorous plants.
I know
you
there's carnivorous plants. That's
Not
interesting.
just like ones that eat flies.
What
Like
do
there are
they eat?
ones that can eat like goats. Like
Where?
in Indonesia.
It's like Australia.
Where Malaysia, right? Yeah, in Malaysia and Indonesia.
Okay.
There's a one that can eat like goats, like baby goats, like
That's
dog-sized
amazing.
things. Yeah.
That's right.
So.
I'm only really familiar with the rotting flesh plant.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Botanical Gardens in Denver. That was really
That one's really pretty looking. Yeah.
It's gorgeous. It smells so bad.
The vegetable lamb of Tartary, says watery.
Yes.
But rivets, though. Wealth comes from activity. Money from nothing generates inflation, just like parasitic bankers do. Exactly. So this is why we're talking about wealth that's associated directly to products. If, you've got a production of all of these things, and it's being run by machines, and those machines are owned by the system, then you can guarantee that there's, certain things are no longer part of the system anymore. So they pull them out of the value sphere. They're more than all of a sudden about essentiality. But then, is there any growth?
Probably not. I would
Like-
say all the growth is falsified, basically. Yeah.
You hold everything else. Just my jacket.
Yeah, I'm just holding everything. I'm literally holding everything. Oh, look at this shirt, Andreas. has on.
yeah,
I
thanks.
love it.
Brittany got me this kitten shirt.
Love it. That's awesome.
People trying to keep me all colorful.
You all colorful. It is succeeding.
Yeah.
You like the flowers.
Famous treatment in Bahia, Brazil. Ernst Gosch, Syntropia. Is that the woman from Timcast? She kind of looks like her. You're gonna get that a lot.
Whoa, I am gonna get that a lot.
Yeah.
I get Emma Watson a lot, whom I don't really like.
Emma Watson.
Yeah, everybody thinks I look like her.
Now that you say it,
My
I think
hair was super short.
It's the eyelashes and the eyebrows. Otherwise, you're fine. Don't
Otherwise,
worry.
I'm okay.
Yeah,
Good.
don't
Good,
worry.
good. Well, you can't see the rest of my face. I think it's also part of the shape. which I don't really like. I don't like her. She's a feminist.
Well, there's so many different kinds, you know?
She's the wrong kind. She really is. She's awful. I don't like her at all.
I could go easy on first and third wave. It's like the fourth wave I get kind of rough on.
There's a time and a place for feminism.
But I'm like vapor Sharia, so you can call me like a fifth wave.
Vapor Sharia.
Yeah. Once you get rid of all things that offend you and there's nothing left, who are you anymore?
You're not a person.
Yeah, well, you are, but you're vapor.
That's boring. Yeah, it's really boring.
So
I don't like that.
I mean, especially like if you think about fifth wave feminism, it's going to be post-TERF. So it's like anyone can just identify as like femininity as like the human energy.
Oh yeah, do whatever you want. So women don't really count anymore.
Right.
Which is sad.
Right back to where we started.
I like to
Interesting.
think it wouldn't count.
Wow.
That makes me a
3/5 or something.
feminist.
Right?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
whatever is compromising. 3/5 of a person.
I mean, Tiffany's point was interesting though about the 19th Amendment. Just essentially.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't know. Well, I don't remember her full point.
Just basically that the 14th Amendment says that everyone who's born in the United
Equal
States
rights.
have equal rights.
Right.
So what
Which
should
we
it have
already
to
know.
do with your gender? at
Right, it
that
has
point?
absolutely nothing to do with gender.
But they wanted to clarify it, so they go, and just by the way, in case you were confused about
Chicks
that.
also are
Yeah.
equal under the law.
But all you would have needed was the Supreme Court to say, no, this
Right.
also counts for that.
Right.
So that's
Well, we
interesting.
think we could figure that out on our own, but no, apparently not. You're handheld.
When Dan Price, who is a millionaire entrepreneur and CEO of his own company, took a price cut to $72,000 and increased minimum pay of his employees to do the same for 2 years for 50 children.
Oh wow, that's pretty impressive.
Were born by his employees in the prior 2 years. I don't know. I didn't quite understand the last part. Again with this part of the thing, once it's happening.
Waiting.
Yeah, no. I'm down with this. I don't want to have to be like, I don't want to accent if they don't want to be on film or something like that.
Oh yeah, you can just put it down if you want. Just like put
Yeah.
it down.
Live
Just keep it
stream.
pointing right at you.
That's right, I can do
Oh,
this.
that's not my best angle. Hi, here's my spoon rest. What's up?
No matter where you go.
I know, there's people.
Mhm.
What do you
Yeah.
do? Oh well.
Yeah.
Point it at your cat shirt.
And once the list through, I'll just go past you
I
for
don't
a
know.
second.
You can step out if you want.
Yeah. Also, famous tree from Makosh is the farmer managed natural regeneration, and this whole works to get millions of trees
It disappeared. Where'd it go? There we go.
to get growing big and survive first years, etc. Tony Ronaldo from Australia.
Oh,
Cashier number
interesting.
2, please.
The cashier number 2. You want to step out?
Yeah, I'll just
All right, pop through. That works.
see you there.
Sweet.
There's a lot of llama. Oh, really? The Berenstain Bears. There you guys go. Gestalt. Mandela effect. These poor people. Very well. Okay, so now we're back. You can check your comments again. What have we got here? Target. Eesh. That wasn't Target, that's Kohl's or something, right? Kohl's. Yeah, same idea. I prefer Target, but I don't really like to go to stores. But, you know, it just seemed like, since I don't, it'd be cool to do, because it's different. It's like going to Machu Picchu. Going to a store, you know? Yeah, isn't that shirt cool? Brittany got this. Secretarian. It's super sweet. I love this one. It's great. Isn't it dashing? Isn't it rather dashing? Yes. So why Berenstain Bears? Berenstain Bears. Like at the checkout, they're just trying to seed the consciousness with Berenstain Bears. They have a third bear child, sister bear, brother bear, and what's the baby bear's name? It's been a minute, man. To be honest, I haven't rewatched it since I was a kid. I just when they changed it to Berenstein, I was like, Berenstain. I was like, huh? Okay. Can't COVID? Yeah, you should probably get mint bags for your pants. Oh, negative. Moonbeam, you're gonna have to take those weird pills. How did you do it?
Here.
Cool. Oh,
Oh, snap.
dude.
Kitty cat.
Usually people ask me to give them a break.
Oh, no.
Yeah,
You're
this is.
good. We have a break. We have a...
I'm not really.
Oh, here's that too.
What? Oh my God. No, really
Yeah,
though.
yeah, yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Now we're set. Oh, but they didn't take off the thing. Like, I'm sure I can get it off, right?
Oh, yeah, it's just stuff to go.
Okay. You took your candy bar back?
Yeah.
Thanks.
We gotta
I
undo
need your
the
help.
sunglasses.
I need
Oh
all
my
of your
gosh.
help.
Okay.
Mom!
You take the candy bar.
Oh, okay.
side
But you can probably still eat the candy bar too.
Where's my car?
It's white.
It is white. That's true.
It has a Colorado plate.
It does. Yes, that's true. Here it is.
Okay.
Oh, this is a theft protection thing. It's like a little thing. Oh, you know the thing?
The thing.
One second, I gotta unlock it. Now-
Always more details.
All right, we're gonna run over to Giant and get some oil.
Okay. Giant is in here, or we're driving? Or?
Giant is nearby.
Okay. So we're not driving, you're saying?
We are driving.
We are driving.
There's no.
Okay. Here's your candy bar.
Here's your girl's sunglasses. Weirdo.
Did you just assume my sunglasses gender?
I did. It says Elizabeth something on it.
Oh my. Well, Elizabeth. Maybe I'm just
You
really
guys'
into the
name?
Queen of England.
Oh, okay, makes sense.
Yeah, lizards. I just
Ooh, I
like
like Kit Kat.
reptilians.
Kit
How
Kat.
did you expect me to what?
You're smart. You figured it out.
No.
Apparently not.
Do you have a
No.
knife? What do I just
Oh shit! Not in my car.
Keys.
You're gonna steal my
Ugh.
keys?
No, I just
oh my
need-
gosh, so much.
Something.
So much going on here. Here we go.
Facilitate me.
Andreas. I'm facilitating him
That's
so I
great.
can eat my candy bar.
Yeah. I'm afraid of candy bars.
What?
Yeah.
What problem is you?
I don't know, man. I'm afraid to see any candy bars.
Well, that makes
Well,
sense.
more of candy bars. Because,
How's that working for you?
terribly.
Oh, okay. Almost there.
What the friggin' death of life is happening? Why
Alright,
didn't
pull
they?
it, just pull it off?
Why didn't they do it?
They don't take those off.
Do you know? You don't
Here.
know? I'll hold this again.
Wow.
Oh boy. If it's like that easy, then I'm embarrassed.
Mm-hmm. We should be.
All right.
There you go.
I suck. You.
Woo!
Thank you.
Correct.
But look at me
Candy
now.
bar.
Look at me now.
Get me now.
Look at me now.
Where are she? Good
There
go.
you go. Thanks.
All right. You're doing great here. Okay. Going. Here we go.
If Kit Kat paid me money, I might even pretend to eat it. I think.
You want my candy bar I gave you? Fine. I'll eat both candy bars.
No, but you know what I would do?
I
I would
manage.
endorse Costco because
Costco's great.
yeah, all of the stuff I like with the olives, with the
Costco.
garlic and the
Mhm. Everything
peppers.
you need.
Yeah.
Who is
Andro
texting me?
as F.
Am I in trouble?
Oh, I got some
Corey
words on it.
Lewandowski tested positive for coronavirus.
Whom?
Corey Lewandowski.
Which one's that again?
He works for Trump.
Oh yeah.
Top Trump advisor. Oh, snap.
It says Elizabeth and James
Oh.
right on the glasses.
Very well.
Just saying.
Mm-hmm.
Whole family nucleus. That's who I am.
Kit Kat.
President-elect. Xirtus and Skirt in their Edgar suits. Why can't I get my hair cut at Costco? Why don't you cut your
Good
hair
question.
in front of 3 mirrors like I do by yourself?
Yeah, it's fine.
Seems to
basically
work
fine.
just fine. I mean, the real problem is if you don't, then you won't know how, right?
That's correct. You have to try it.
Gotta
At
do
least
it.
once. All right, here we go.
So we're going to, what's it called again?
Giant
Giant. What do
It
they
is-
sell at Giant?
groceries.
Oh, grocers. Yes,
It's,
yes indeed.
Not super exciting.
So I will recommend to anyone who's interested in groceries to watch the show Dobie Gillis, which I've got my episode about how I feel like that was a Mandela effect. As we were walking out of the store, there was a bunch of books, and one of them was the Berenstain books.
Oh,
And I don't know if
interesting.
you're familiar with Berenstain and Mandela, right? So that's a fun one because I feel like they've really forced this narrative on us after a CERN experiment, and so we're two dimensions that have been forced into each other.
Is everything CERN experiments?
Not just CERN experiments.
Oh, other kinds of
Let's
experiments as
go. No.
No?
So linear accelerator experiments are really key to this whole thing, but CERN is not the first, nor is it the last. Have you seen the movie Primer?
No.
Okay, also recommending to everyone to watch the movie Primer, which was made for $7,000 by 3 dudes
Oh, snap.
in Texas. But it's amazing, and it's about a physicist and his friend who build a machine that they realize can actually go back to when it was originally turned on. So it's a
Oh,
time
wow.
machine up to the reboot set. But first thing he does is build another one, turn that on, so that anything that he shows his friend is in the second one. So
Oh.
there's a backup,
Interesting. I
right?
like that.
And so if anything goes wrong with the second one, then they can always go back to the second one. But if anything goes back, they can always go back to the first. Thing about Chuck E. Cheese. Oh, how do I do this? I want to show you. Chuck E. Cheese. Games and dining now are open. Come on down to Chuck E. Cheese. You won't have a frown when Chucky, if you please. I don't know if that's really the song.
Did you just make that up?
Yeah.
Amazing.
Someone should pay me to make jingles, dude.
I love it. That's such a memorable jingle.
Yeah. Thanks.
That's the worst jingle I've ever heard.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
The worst.
No.
The worst. I say. Yeah, look
Right.
at all the flags on these Maryland license plates.
Dude, so cool. Maryland's really way.
I like
They're
it.
just low key. I mean, that's
I
the
love
thing.
it.
No one's ever
Chill.
told me they weren't cool. I just
Right.
didn't.
You just never knew.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
they're like, don't come here. We have like only enough space for us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not you weirdos.
Yeah,
Well, I
it's-
came here successfully from New Jersey.
Well, you don't want all of the riffraff just thinking. You know,
True.
Maryland's nice to the weirdos. Kind of a South Park
Kind
thing.
of like what happened in Colorado.
Yeah. You guys.
Freaking weed laws.
Yeah.
Come on down, homeless people. Come on down,
You
junkies.
guys kind of needed that though. You guys needed
Did
a little
we?
dynamic. Yeah, you guys were just too full.
Did
of
we?
You were too full of yourselves. You guys thought you were so
That's
much
true,
better
we're,
than
like, fit and
California.
healthy.
You're like, we're better than
We're
California
way
because
better
we don't
than
have this. But you know what? We're gonna just unload our bad gumdrops on
Ugh,
you.
yeah, it's true.
I ought to show you.
Speaking of homeless people,
Some
here's
things are
one
best.
now. I didn't realize there were homeless people in Maryland.
Really? Is he? He just looks like he's gutter pumped.
Yeah, he just looks like a jerk.
Yeah. I think he probably like lives in a nice house and just does H.
I know,
all
he's
day.
like super, his rich parents pay for everything. He's probably Antifa. I'm
He
not
does
giving
have
you money.
gauged earrings.
He
and
does,
shit.
I know.
mean,
Like,
that's
what-
those are expensive
Why
earrings.
would I give you money? dude?
Why homeless people shouldn't look that hipster?
Seriously.
unless
they're
they're
making
like-
it hard to play homeless
Unless
or hipster.
if you're like hipster homeless, it's different. Like you don't be like, please pay for my gauged earrings. It's like you'd be like, hey, I'm selling lanyards on the side of the road
Yeah,
because
I'm
I'm writing a
do
book
stuff.
someday.
Exactly. I'm so artsy.
Yeah, I'm working
like,
on my media career.
like Brian from Family Guy.
Jeez. True.
Oh, there's a Food Lion here. Should we go here?
Sure.
Food Lion's also good. Yeah, let's go here.
It's not quite giant.
Not giant, but that's okay.
Cornucopia. Oh, I thought it was.
Cornucopia.
Oh, it's a sports pub for corn.
What?
There really is.
Oh, yeah, it's
You can
sports-
cornucopia.
What just
Do you
happened?
guys like corn? Go to
I like
cornucopia.
Cornucopia. Excellent self.
Okay, so we were talking about CERN. So there's a linear accelerator in Colorado
Right.
that was built
What?
before.
Where? I'm from Colorado.
It's true.
I don't
And
remember this.
It's built before CERN in the 70s, and so anything goes wrong, they go back to the NORAD one. So all time space should be able to be like set back to the 70s theoretically,
Oh, the 70s. Why the 70s?
because that's when they built the NORAD
okay,
CERN thing, and also when AI starts being integrated into our human consciousness as well as through our machine systems. So there's a linear accelerator also in, there's like 3 or 4 in the United States since the first one. There's also now ones in China, ever since China's been advancing, and the thing that theirs is bigger. So there's been talk about how big of a development can you actually, is this your husband?
Yeah.
Oh dude, I mean, I don't know if I'm gonna show him.
You can, yeah.
He's so punk rock, that guy looks awesome.
He is. We were 16 when we met. Nobody knows this about me.
Dude, he's so cool looking.
I am married. I think this surprises people because
Sorry.
he's not here.
Sorry that bugs anybody. I know, because
You're
she's,
good.
I mean,
Yeah,
yeah, a lot of people want to be like, oh yeah, she could be mine.
No, sorry.
I know,
Psych. Psych. Oh, you don't want me
Sorry,
about us,
sorry,
man.
fanboys of IRL cast.
Yeah, no
But, like-
simps allowed, dude.
Yeah, dude.
None of that
Loose
nonsense.
lips will sink simps. Yeah.
Oh yeah, is that the story?
Yeah.
Is that how it goes?
Our meme fab team is working on that. Well, he seems cool.
Yeah, he's cool. That was when he was 16. He does not have a mohawk anymore.
It takes a lot. It takes a lot to keep a mohawk going.
I know, my God, so much work, dude. So much work. He
Right.
used to spike it up, and everybody would talk to him about it. I thought it was
Dude,
cute.
I used to put soap in mine. It was crazy. Cheaper.
Alright, onward to the
Put
store.
my jacket on for a second. Someone said CERN was a firing squad at one point, or it meant something like that. I mean, that also,
Firing squad.
yeah, also the star forts. A lot of people think the Bastion forts had certain linear acceleration activity. Underneath the Grapevine in California, we have one too. There's just so many now, and so I think it's very, very much linked both to resets, but also to this idea that we could combine parallel dimensions. Because if you have half of the dimension shattered,
Why would we want to combine parallel dimensions? That sounds.
I mean, I
crazy.
wouldn't, but like CERN's full of friggin' crazy people. They have a statue of Kali there. You know, like what do you
Really?
want?
Oh, really? I didn't
Yeah.
know that.
You haven't seen that? You haven't seen the statue of the goddess of destruction in front of CERN?
What on earth are you
Have you
talking
even
about?
seen the videos of people doing rituals at night at CERN?
I have not. What the heck? What the H?
Do
is going
people
on
even
over
know
there?
about CERN?
No. apparently
I'll send
not.
you some videos. They get in robes. They get in robes and then they do these.
What's happening over
There's
there?
supposedly it's like either a real or mock human sacrifice because it wasn't meant to be filmed. Supposedly, but someone caught them doing it from the CERN building. It was like someone like you who just happened to be there. You know.
That's really weird. And I
Returning.
don't like it.
Yeah. Oh,
Oh,
so
yeah.
sorry, sir.
Forgot your
That was
mask.
my bad.
My bad. I keep
Never
you in
again.
line.
Thank you.
I keep you in line,
He
bro.
probably is like thinking I was doing it on purpose too.
Yeah, what a
Yeah.
jerk you are. You're such a jerk.
Like I came in here just to cause a problem.
It's
Man.
true. I mean, you did.
Now I'm
but-
embarrassed.
All right. I need oil.
Yeah.
Avocado. You may not rub it on your skin, you weirdo.
I already have a liter of that for that purpose. You know I'm wearing it now.
I know, you greasy bastard.
Yeah, slobs.
Ugh, weird slobs. Okay, so we got olive oil. I know all olive oil is basically like not olive oil, right?
Avocado oil.
Oh, cool. Oh, it's $12. No.
Go to Costco for olive oil. Avocado oil is great 'cause it's a high temperature burning oil. So,
Yeah.
you know, a lot of people like to cook with olive oil and they use the, it burns. So olive oil is better to use raw. And for me, ironically, I like to rub the high cooking oil on my skin
Cooking oil.
because, yeah, I mean, avocado oil is
Crazy.
great for high temperatures, but that's how hot I am. And also, it just feels better. And olive oil is great and all, but avocado oil is better. It's true.
Very true.
Also, like cacao butters. There's all kinds of, you know, oils are great.
We'll get avocado
Oils and
oil.
fat.
I need some salt and sugar.
Jerk face. That poor guy. You guys don't give it. Think about. I wish you guys saw his face.
Who?
The guy who
Oh, no,
he
he's
looked
very nice.
so like scared to ask me to do it.
People attack people for saying
He
like.
didn't want to be
"Wear your
mean.
mask."
He wasn't trying to be mean. Like,
No,
and he
it's fine.
probably thought I was gonna be a jerk about
It's
it.
a jerk face.
No,
one
but he
here is a jerk
probably
face.
worried that I was.
I know.
Everyone-
They get scared because
Yeah.
people attack employees
It's
for
my
doing their
freedom.
job.
Yeah.
Don't be a jerk.
I mean, don't be a
dude.
jerk just because you're into
Come
freedom,
on,
guys.
man.
You know, that's the thing. It's like I just want him to get through his life.
Yeah.
You
I don't
know,
want him to have an issue. That's rude.
jerk face, signaling Constitution.
Stop it.
Yeah, a lot of my fans are anti-mask.
I know. A lot of ours are too. I get
Yeah.
it. That's fine. You're entitled to believe whatever you want.
Peanut oil will change your life if you were into
I
frying.
know,
Do
I
we
know.
have gallons of peanut
We
oil
do.
at Tim's? It's great.
It's true. He loves peanut oil.
Yeah.
He's a crazy person.
Well, I am too. I guess I love.
A different
That
way.
must be insane.
Totally
I
insane.
am though, but it's
Oh.
true. Peanut oil is great.
Look at these cool rices.
Oh yeah, dude. So you like rice teroni, but from Zataran. Zataran?
Zutterings. Yeah. Ooh, I want this kind.
I see tartaria in the tar. As long as you can see a tar in
Yeah.
something, it's good luck. After.
Counts, right?
Yeah.
Ooh, these are all on sale.
I like Uncle Ben though. Uncle Ben, he's our last hope. Like honestly, if they get rid of Uncle Ben, there's nothing left. They're just full on getting rid of all of it.
I can't believe they didn't take his picture off. Oh, thank
I
goodness.
hope to God that I didn't just cause the thing that gets rid of Uncle Ben.
No.
Like, you know.
How dare you?
And Aunt Jemima, like way to destroy America
This
by getting
is,
rid of
are you
Aunt
want to see the
Jemima.
best thing to put in your coffee?
What is it? Oh,
Sweetened condensed milk.
dude, yeah. Have you guys ever?
It's the best.
Yeah,
I'm
I like to
hungry.
mix an avocado with a can of sweetened condensed milk.
What?
Yeah, and then I shred some ice and I make it into a smoothie.
What on earth are you talking about?
It's a Vietnamese thing.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
If you're from the West Coast, we have a lot of Vietnamese that got over.
Yeah, I can see that. That makes
I can speak a little Vietnamese. It's called a Sin Va.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Cool. Weird. Alright, I think we're eating. I don't think we need much else.
Yeah.
I think we're
Oh,
good.
can I get some milk?
Yeah, of course.
Nice.
Yeah.
Thank you. Supports the American dairy mafia. I like milk. Judge me. I know a lot of you guys are like vegan, anti-milk. Think that milk is turning little cows quickly and we shouldn't be drinking. Whatever. I like milk. I like chocolate milk.
Can we get a peppermint mocha?
Sure.
Let's do it. It's nice. Look.
I obviously don't drink much coffee because I'm already like this.
He's naturally
Oh,
he's
okay,
naturally
here's an example.
caffeinated.
So look at this. Look at Ishtar, Astarte.
yeah.
You can't see her vagina, but those are her legs because she's a split-tailed siren, a mermaid. And if
So
you
she's a
get the,
mermaid.
if you've seen the original picture of her,
Uh-uh.
we'll pull it up at some
Yeah,
point.
we'll
Someone
look
will
at
send
it.
it to you on Twitter. Guys, you can find it is Lydia, by the way.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
can
it is,
find
yes,
her
you
on
can find me.
Twitter. And you should bother her with more Xirtus Tartaria stuff all the time because it'll, you know.
Yeah, you should. It'll be fun.
Yeah,
I'm Sour Patch Lids. You guys know this, I think.
you guys clearly.
Of course.
So
At
like,
Sour Patch Lids.
so get to Sour Patch Lids and send her a picture of the original logo for Starbucks, Starbucks. I think that would be useful for her. Confetti flavored coffee?
Funfetti flavored coffee creamer.
Not ready. Okay, so
Yeah,
where's?
I don't want that.
I want some whole milk.
No, right here. Here's whole milk. Boom. That's
Okay.
got it. You want a quart?
Can we get a gallon?
Yeah, if you want.
Yeah, because we're like a week, so might as well. So much I like.
What kind of creamer should I get?
I don't know, but can we get chocolate syrup too?
Yeah, of course.
All right, now we're done.
So we gotta go get chocolate.
We need
syrup.
creamer. You're saying?
How do we just circle back then?
Well, tell me where to go. And I'll get it. Yeah, let's go look for it.
Yeah. Okay, I gotta get some cream.
Or I could just put ice cream in it.
Oh, that worked.
That's way smarter. Breyers, extra creamy chocolate, sugar cane base without corn syrup. I think. Ingredients. Nope, they went to corn syrup. I always like Alden's, but you can't always find Alden's.
What are you looking for?
Oh, I was just trying to find sugar based instead of corn syrup based.
Oh gosh.
Oh, Andreas.
Oh, you asked too much, Andreas.
Triple chocolate from Tripolitan.
I need celery. I need to consult with you when you're done.
Yeah?
For ice cream.
Sugar cane based.
Oh, you know what I bet?
We did it. Okay.
Oh, cool. All natural.
It happens.
We need to get celery.
Just because it says all natural doesn't mean it is. You always have to read the ingredients.
Oh,
That's
you
just-
always have to read
yeah.
the ingredients. And if you're trying to lose weight, you always have to look at the calories. You always have to read the
If you
ingredients.
want to lose weight, move to France and stop eating refined American foods.
I managed to lose weight while eating refined American food.
How'd you do it?
I ate less.
Oh,
Basically, is what it boils
just
down
starve
to.
yourself?
No, I didn't starve myself. I just ate less.
So I used to be a little bit heavier, and then I just started eating more often
Yep.
and sped up my
It's
metabolism.
really easy for dudes. Really easy for dudes to lose weight. It's
Huh.
not fair. Literally not fair. Hey, I need mayonnaise.
I don't know. I mean, we used to be chubby boys. All the boys used to be cute little chubby kids, remember?
Yeah? Oh, wait, I forgot. I need this. I have a cough. I need cough syrup.
Grape seed. Grape seeds are great, dude. Grape seed alcohol is also great. I used to make a lavender-based grape seed alcohol spray.
Grapeseed alcohol?
Yeah,
What?
because you know what? In Chile and Peru, they have a thing called pisco, and pisco is essentially a grape seed alcohol.
Oh, cool.
It's distilled, wines from grape, so it's
I
not
need something that
far
will
off.
keep me from coughing during the show.
Oh, you cough a lot?
Yeah, I got a cough in the morning.
Well, do you like cough drops? I mean, does that really help?
That's the work.
There they are.
I was thinking like Robitussin.
Oh, Robitussin.
It should be
Robitussin. It cures everything. I'll have to call my dad back. He seems to be trying to call me. No Neuralink for income scheme for me. Yeah, right. Let's see. Moonbeam. Elon Musk is being into a thing. Let's go back up. Some clear context. Very difficult to say no to cream cheese anything.
That's true.
Um,
It's wonderful.
Yeah.
Okay.
Aunt Jemima's husband, Tom's brother. I'm getting into wild rice. Can't get enough.
Wow,
Yeah,
this
dude.
is amazing.
But it is a racist name. Like, why is darker rice wilder? It just seems crazy. You know?
Because it literally grows in the wild. It's not cultivated like white rice.
You know, it's not actually rice, right?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, it's a kind of moss.
moss.
It's like a seaweed thing.
What?
It's a
You
river.
insane?
It's a river seaweed.
You're insane.
No, it's true. Look it up. Wild rice is not.
Okay. Andreas, fact check Andreas on that one, please.
Or is it brown rice? One of the ones of rice is not.
Which? Oh, interesting.
One of the things that they call. Sorry.
I need mayonnaise, guys.
I think wild rice is the one. Quinoa is awesome. That's my staple. Good call, BD. Utensil. Favorite utensil is serving crock pot. What's up, guys?
Did you hear that lady? She told me where to find mayonnaise.
Jersey Bob says, you're too damn purty to be wearing a, quote, mask.
Oh no.
That's California. I think the mescaline,
You know what's fun? in the hospital, everyone knows that masks like this don't stop airborne diseases.
Oh yeah, for
Everyone
sure.
knows.
That's the problem with having a doctor for a mom. I'm like, are you kidding me? And also nanotech. I'm like, are you familiar with like the different size, like angstrom size of viruses? Because they're smaller.
I know.
Nice to get them trapped underneath your mask. Just breathe it in, pulls right into your mask, and then it gets trapped in there probably. Elon is Yang Gang. Yeah, I mean like, it's more like there has to be a change eventually, and so Yang Gang is the change, but it's not done. It's not necessarily now. It's like someday there has to be one. We can't forever keep forcing people to lose all their wealth generation by generation so that they just work all the time.
Yeah, like what's the point?
I mean, well,
Why would you continue to work?
what is the point? Well, the point is that if you keep people working, you know, like
Right.
that's nice because it keeps them busy.
That's
But
true.
if you don't allow them to accumulate wealth, then they can't develop and grow. So Trump is an example of not just self-made man. He's somebody with several generations of building up and learning how to do something. He's like, you can't do that in one generation. You need like several generations to build up that kind, to get out of a paradigm. And so what we're talking about is people that are trying to break paradigms. If we don't let people break out of the paradigms, then we're definitely going to be stuck in them longer. And
That's very true.
they want us stuck in them, but it's not helpful for them now because they don't.
They want to stick in them.
Well, I mean, it's easier to have machines do these jobs than us now.
But, right. Unload the cart.
Yeah, this is noise.
How helpful convenience is.
For once.
Much appreciated. Hello.
Oh, thanks so much.
I realized I didn't want to
She thought we're gonna steal our milk.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, do I look like that?
Yeah,
I mean,
you're wearing the mask.
yeah,
Come on.
but that's what they make us
I know, you're a thief.
do. Definitely. I'm so sorry about the mask, by the way. I did not mean to. I felt like you were worried I was going to be rude about it. I was like, I swear it was an accident. I feel like a lot of people, yeah, on Irish. Yeah, dude. God bless you for like. I totally felt that. I was like, oh man.
But you weren't rude though, so then I thank you for that. 1 second, I gotta get this done.
For sure.
Oh, is this his cheese? Oh no.
That's what I forgot to put on.
I think that's his.
Oh, not sure if that was his
Is
too or
that
not.
his?
Oh, no. This is someone that's left here.
Okay,
Oh.
okay,
Something
okay.
left behind. That's a different.
Yeah. Is it okay if I say? You want to say hi? Hi. Yeah, we're doing a little show on stuff. Yeah, just walking around talking about all kinds of stuff. Normally she's on the Tim Pool thing, you know, IRL cast. Yeah. So we're trying to do just daily out and about. Especially right now.
Here we're gonna go back to phase 1 and 5, right?
Yep. That's kind of what's happening. The recon election. People inside.
Oh, it's because people don't. That's because people don't know to. They actually need to wear the damn mask.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Like it's not a joke.
Yeah.
It's really not. You gotta do it.
I feel though also there is like right now is such a politically motivated time. It would be a perfect time to tell people to limit their travel, limit everything. If we get even more travel limitations, I'll be more suspicious. That's all I'm saying.
We're getting more travel
The
restrictions.
fact that people even remotely think that wearing this is a violation kind of crap free for whatever is going on. Stop.
Yeah. No, the leaving the state thing though. That would be weird. Oh, okay. See, as soon as we got political. Love you guys. Peace. See? So if we were talking about capitalism, no problem. Managers. Amazing. My life is like that. So at the very end of everything, we start talking about real stuff. That's, come on guys, you know what happened. Real life. I mean, but he didn't say anything wrong. He was on the right side of their issue. He was, you know, maintaining their party line. It's like, yeah, you know, it's not a political thing, but like, I mean, that's not a problem. The idea is that if you think that phase one of us wearing these things all of a sudden is going to help you, then that's almost weirder than thinking that this is a political thing, right? It is what it is. Poor girl. I don't know how you hang out with rebels. You're just always hanging out with rebels. Getting in trouble, hanging out with rebels.
Oh, I know.
Shame on you.
He's like, that was weird. I was like, I know, it was weird. He's a trip.
Wait, who said it was weird? The manager or the guy?
The guy.
Yeah.
Where did we park?
Which part was weird?
Oh, I don't know.
Like me or the manager?
Either way, I don't know.
I guess I'm weird. I mean, like, I'm not that weird. I'm just very transparent.
That's true, right?
What was weird was that as soon as we got through the whole thing,
I know.
they said to stop.
I know. He's like, stop, stop, stop.
Yeah.
Some people that'll come in here.
Yeah. As soon as it was political, it was fine when we were talking about nothing.
Right.
Yeah.
There might just be company policy, too.
No. I mean,
No?
it is. I'm sure it is, but
I
it's
think
not
it's the
because
simplest
if I was,
explanation.
no, the simplest explanation is that if we're doing nothing that could have any issues to it, because we're just cute, annoying kids,
That's true,
and wearing
that's us.
pink and stuff like that, they don't care. But as soon as it looks like we might be serious about anything, this video stream starts to get glitches, and they push people outside.
That's true, I think you're right. I think it is a
I'm not
conspiracy,
wrong.
Andreas.
Ah,
Are you going to help me so that I only have to make one trip inside?
to the house or what?
Yeah, to the house.
Yeah, yeah. What about this part though? Oh, yeah. Porpoises too. What's the purpose of porpoises? Back at it again, Tarek. Yep. We're just going like non-stop. I might even plug in the phone for some extra power. Who knows how much power we've got on this thing now? We've been streaming for an hour.
Oh, snap, yeah. Wow.
Impressive.
Impressive.
Yeah. Live chat. I have no idea, bro, how to get papers from Crete. Just wait a second, guys. There's a little bit of glitch right this second. We don't have to. You're saying yeah? Okay. Cool. So I think, guys, it's an hour, and we'll probably do some more a little bit later. There's a bunch of surprises. Hopefully later, like, we'll be doing some streaming live from the house just before the IRL house.
I'm thinking so. I think that'll work.
I'm gonna just force it to happen. I'm not gonna ask for permission. I'm asking for forgiveness. But
Yeah.
I love you guys, and we'll see you soon. Tarek, stay strong.
Heck yeah.
Thanks for the donations.
Thank
We love you all.
We love you all.
Check out Matt Belair at Mind Body Spirit channel when you can. Frescoes or paintings of walls. YouTube is SadTube now. Taroga. Where are you guys off to? We're off to see the wizard. All right.
Correct, we are.
Peace.
Bye,
Bye.